I love that every aspect of Jesus he has around us in a body form. Like we're asking, or Jesus come, Jesus do this for me, do this for me, do this for me, and literally everything we need is around us. Every single characteristic, they're from Dan Mohler's sermons to what every revelation, everything you can draw from. Like it just, it's the revelation is. I love praying and communicating with God. For me, it's just him opening my mind to what he wants and his desires, and exposing things in my heart or in my mind, and then lining those up. But as far as for prayer and asking stuff, I've just come to the place in my walk where like it's all right here. Like if anything, I'll ask like, Father, help me to see where I need to go to, what I need to do for that, whatever. But it's literally all right here, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. And so just to try to be mindful of that, because everything we need to find, it can be found within each other. And so that's always a draw for me, and an acknowledgement, for compelling us to go forward, compelling me to love, to honor, to pursue, because everything we need is right here. Everything that I have, everything that I need and desire to be Christ-like, to literally be just like Jesus is right here. And it's in, these places. We do come to a point where we realize it, and not from a works place, but it's just like, it's habits. It's things that need to be changed. Like everyone's hardworking here. Everyone's worked full-time jobs and done all these things and put in hours and hours and hours from the regular world to the ministry side of it, to both of them, and juggling and all these things and all these. So it's not a work thing. It's an efficiency thing. It's a rest thing. I shared one of my favorite life verses, Isaiah 30:15. I love it. It says, and repentance and rest you will be saved, and quietness and trust is your strength. And the very end of that, like it's so beautiful, and I actually break that down in the Hebrew, it's even better. But at the end it says, but you were unwilling. And it's just like, the first time I read that, like, Father, let me not be unwilling. And so, you know what I mean? I want that. I want to be saved, but it's from that change of mind and from rest. I want to be strengthened, but it's from quietness and trust. And everything else that's so contrary to everything. It's going and and ooh and do. And yes, there's a doing, but man, the efficiency God's calling us to, and the who's and the people in my life that compel me and I draw from. It's just cool, man. It's just, and that's I guess that's part of my confessions, or where God's doing in my heart. It's changing the mindset. It's literally removing scales. It's realizing. For years, I spoke in tongues. I went to a non-denominational full gospel church, and so there couldn't be any religion. Like there, like same if I was at Family First, if that's where I was going to church, I'm like, man, we preach in tongues, like we this and that. Like there ain't no religion here. Like that's the Catholics and the Baptists and whatever. But I realized like how we've all been indoctrinated with so many different things, like the poverty mindsets, all the things we expose, the lone wolf mentality. And so it's just so precious that we have a Father that if we're willing to be uncomfortable, if you're really willing to be uncomfortable, how you have a precious Father that'll make you into the greatest husband of all time. Like if you're really willing to, whatever it is, like it's the most loveliest, securing, wonderfulest thing in this universe. Salute to another soldier, General Jamie Winship, but like how he quotes that identity is given by God through community, and how we get to learn about who we are through one another, and just what that means to the Lord is it's so precious and powerful. And I'm just so thankful that, just where he is and what he's lifting and what he's freeing and allowing us to really walk in freedom and in our childlikeness, so that we can go forth and all the facades, all the deceptions, like just that they could break off. Just like one of my favorite sayings that Dan Mohler talks about, like, his ability to keep me is far greater than my ability to stray. And when we trust and we have that love and that affection, that connection, that link to one another, like truly just getting to see the Father day in, day out, it's overwhelming. And so just being at to the point in my life, just seeing that. And as much as I'm getting excited and all these things, and there's all this opposition, just, I look at these precious men around me, and I just get to be in awe, and just seeing the beauty of them and seeing Christ in each and every one of you. It's a very precious thing, and seeing the efficiency of love and where he's bringing us. So
thank you so much for watching this video. If it spoke to you and you want to receive this coaching each and every day from me alongside with my team, please click the link in the description below and join us today.